Recognize these healthcare leaders here in our community. We have an unbelievable serve 12 million patients in the state of Florida, 8 million here in Miami-Dade County over the past several years. That's not what we were founded to do. That was an opportunity to work side by side with partners.
emceed some of these events before. I guess I did an okay job because they keep inviting me back. So I'm going to call up all of our panelists to the stage and introduce them for you. He served as special advisor on criminal justice and mental health for the Supreme Court of Florida and currently chairs the Florida Supreme Court Steering Committee on Problem-Solving Courts. In 2015, Judge Leifman received the William H. Rehnquist Award for Judicial Excellence, which is given by the Supreme Court to an exemplary state court judge. He is known for his efforts to keep mentally ill individuals out of prisons and jails and to divert them into treatment centers. Judge, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate that. Dr. Rosie abuse. She frequently treats conditions such as schizophrenia, non-dependent drug and alcohol abuse, and non-dependent antidepressant abuse. Thank you so much for being here. And Dr. Fernando Salvato. Hi, doctor. He is a psychiatrist and medical director at Mercy Hospital. He is a psychiatry specialist and has extensive experience in neurodevelopmental disorders, personality disorders, and psychotic disorders. He frequently treats anxiety, combination drug dependence, and delusional disorders. I think we have a pretty good panel up here. What do you think? A round of applause for our panelists.
We lowered our jail audit from about 7,400 to 4,400. We closed one of our three main jails.
Or that we had the infrastructure in place to educate all of those children. Well, they have come of age, and in 2011, the baby boomers started to turn 65. And as a result, aging is the greatest risk factor for the development of dementia. And Alzheimer's disease is the most common form of dementia. And many individuals in this room either have Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I also wanted to say that it particularly affects our Hispanic and Latino population here as well. I'm a Miami native. I'm a daughter of Nomi.
Everyone and anyone can struggle, and I'm sure somebody has been in this room and has struggled, a family member.
The largest inpatient psychiatric facility or unit in the county is the jail system. So the diversion program is very helpful, and I think I commend you for that. Second of all, you want me to talk in reference to social media in general?
What did you think of?
So far, the clinical studies of prevention show that exercise is king. Why? Because when you exercise, that heart is pumping, you're sending the blood up to your brain, it's glucose, it's oxygen, and you're staying healthy. You're also minimizing your risk of disease because of other, again, comorbid conditions that affect people as they age. Clinics, but it is through research programs, and it's so promising that there is now the ability for your memory disorder specialist.
Thank you. PBS did a documentary on our project. It was called The Definition of Insanity. You can still Google it. And they just did an amazing job highlighting our amazing staff that really are saving lives every day. And it also highlighted several of our peers, people with lived experiences who work for our, and I don't think any other community in the United States would have been willing to do what we in our county and our mayors, the last 4, have done on this project. This building is the first of its kind in the country. It is a one-stop shop, 181,000 square foot facility that has a receiving facility, crisis stabilization, short-term residential short-term program that'll be run by people with mental illnesses to teach self-sufficiency. And Rick Beasley and Workforce Florida is helping us with that. Miami-Dade.
Because I know there's some drugs that they don't eradicate Alzheimer's, but I think they slow it down somewhat. And so the faster, presumably, you get them on the medicine, the better. So I'm kind of curious what they can see.
For everything that you do. His resume is so extensive, but very brief. He's performed more than 16,000 cardiac operations, more than 7,000 of which have been employed in minimally invasive approach throughout his career, which began in 1990. Dr. Lamelas has played an instrumental role in the design and development of new and innovative techniques, concepts, and products for advancing the field of minimally invasive cardiac surgery. His techniques have
18,000 patients. So I've touched 18,000 hearts in my career. And my goal every day when I wake up is perfection in cardiac surgery.
For Camila's dedication to the children that she serves and the service she gives her community, we're happy to present her with the 2023 Champion Advocacy Award.
The award for supporting young children and young adults with different exceptionalities. I want to thank the Salvato Hispanic Chamber.
Something that you love, or a community that you love, is the next word is humbling. I'm a nurse, I'm a nurse at heart. I love my community and I love everything that I do for the people that I do it for. We've had a rough time.
As a teenager at 14, I never thought I'd be here with really wonderful people like you all. But, you know, all in all, I just with this extraordinary honor. He is 2 years into his tenure and has already made a remarkable impact on our medical school. FIU is 10 years old. We have graduated 1,000 physicians, many of whom are staying and serving this community.
I, at a very young age, was brought into leadership with my father and my mom's side. As I got older, I love to make a difference in people's lives. My motto in life is every person that I encounter to make sure that I impact them in a positive way and I'm able to change something. And the thing I like most, she's humble, she's down to earth, look at all these degrees, and then you need her, she's there. She's a wonderful lady, and for that we honor you for everything that you've done, all of your accomplishments, and for also being involved in the community. When we needed you, those days,
Anybody who knows me knows that I will not stop talking. And I